Hey Yoda! Tenekoto, hello and welcome back to FTL here with the Crystal Cruiser Type B the artist. We have Picasso, Van Gogh, Da Vinci, Monet, I think that's how you say it, and Raphael. Awesome stuff. We are in Sector 6. Sector 6? Sector 5, okay, cool. We have level 2 shields, level 5 engines, we've got level 2 cloaking, level 2 teleporter, and we've also got ourselves a fantastic array of weapons. Pretty much perfect for this type of ship. Other than that, we have level 2 sensors, which allow us to see inside the enemy ship, and doors to stop those guys from annoying us. Now it's about time to head further on. Here in the realm of FTL, looks like we've got 2 quests that were a part of that NG quest line to get the stealth cruiser. We'll go ahead and try and get both of those. And we've got a sun here, so I don't really want to go there if I can help it. So let's go this way. Onwards, sir. Hello. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They're powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of our position. They have a VL3 and a chain laser. They've got a clone bay as well. And I've got 4 dudes in there as well, so they are pretty dangerous. If we do something like bring this guy down and we jump into the weapons room, let's do something like this, and then we can, now what we can do is lock people out so we can actually destroy their weapons. And we've got 3 crystals in there with their crystal being locked down power, so we should be able to take these down pretty quick. Let's lock down now, just be safe about it. Keep those guys out as long as possible. We've taken down the things well enough already as it is. Alright, and now it's time to fight. But what we're going to do is send someone in there who's still got a lockdown power, and it's Da Vinci. So let's do that. So hopefully it's only a level 1 clone bay. Hopefully. And it looks like no one's going to fight him. Oh, and their FTL is powering up as well, but none of them is fighting us. Okay, that's a problem. That is a bit of a problem. Maybe what we can do is depower the medbay for a sec. Let's actually depower this, power up the medbay. We don't need the cloaking so much right now. What we're going to do is... yeah, I think what we're going to do is teleport everyone out. Go ahead and lock down Da Vinci. Do something like that so that they can't get in there. And now he can wear that down. Oh, and that's charging up too. Okay. We can't let that happen. And that's a multi-leveled, I didn't even realise. We could lose the crystal crew member here. Possibly. Okay, we've got to get him out of there, that's a given. Okay, let's get these guys back in there. Let's get you healed up. Oh man. Maybe I should have a weapon powered? That's not going to charge up in time, but we'll give it a shot. Just in case. Alright. Now, let's... oh, we can't get in there just yet. It's still charging, so we're pretty good. Let's let everyone into the room. They repaired that, though. Okay. Okay, well, we need to breach that out, then. Oh, no, get those guys out of there. Breach that thing to stop it from charging. That'll be useful. There we go. The ship goes silent, and you're relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet, giving us 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 41 scrap. Awesome. Courtesy shot. Didn't do much. And everyone needs healing up from that. Alright. Heal up, lads. Heal on up. Okay, these dudes are good. You need to heal. We need to get a leveled up medbay as well, or something that we should do. But we're getting further and further into the game, so getting level 3 shields is also quite a high priority. Now we can use that in these. I guess we'll just keep that powered. We can kind of power it. We've got a store right there. And we can jump across there, okay. So let's go ahead and go to here and then to the store. Whew. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Let's send an away party to investigate, and as we approach the signal, we receive a message on a rebel channel. I knew we'd catch some Federation fish with this signal. Prepare to be boarded, scum. We have intruders on board. We have 3 humans. We should be able to tangle with these guys pretty easily, and they're sending even more guys. Let's go ahead and deoxy them as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and send this guy into the med bay to fight this guy. That should be pretty easy. Also want to try and deoxy this guy as fast as we can. Let's go ahead and cloak out this. Turn off the oxygen for a sec. Just make sure we can get things well and truly under control here. There we go, now he's trying to leave. Okay, close that door. Now everyone in that room is dead. And now he's trying to get up there now. Wow. Whew. Oh, there's no oxygen, that's right. Alright, thankfully we got pretty lucky there with the dodges. Close the doors, please. There we go, now we can send guys in here. Get that healing up! Okay, now we've got a bit of power to spare. Okay, we actually took a bit of damage there, but it's only one piece of damage, ain't no thing. And now we can't use our weapons. So looks like that dude trying to jump in there. Yeah, let's just try and filter him out. Ow! Took another piece of damage? No, I don't think we took any damage from that. Alright. You guys are healed up, get in there. You get in there. Okay, go ahead and cloak out, because this is pretty hairy. Alright, now that guy's... Oh, that's great. Oh, alright. Now we can get on board their ship. What are we going to do? I think we need to repair this, actually. Now, we have an NG on the helm, but the problem is he's an NG on the helm. We can't really move him. Okay, we did got a miss in there, thankfully. Ow! Engines took a hit. Okay, how many? They've got 3 humans on board the ship, okay. So I can go ahead and breach that out. Well, what I can do, actually, let's do something like this. Herd everyone inside of here. Like so. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and let's do a double cloak on this guy. And we'll send the human to go repair that. Cloak-a-roodle. And as one of these people tries to leave for the med bay... So we're kind of doing random arrow shots on that. Let's go ahead and lock them in. He's about to leave. Oh, and he got away. Pecker. Alright. Let's do that. Now he's pretty badly hurt. Someone died. Oh, I lost my human. Oh dear. Lost the human. Balls. Okay, now the oxygen's gone. Oh dear. Whew. Let's just get this situation under control. Let's go ahead and send a healthy crystal in to finish off this human. Oh man, we lost a human. There are no more lifetimes remaining on this ship, so we strip it of useful materials, gaining 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 36 scrap. Ooh, it could be worse. It could have been one of the crystals. But at least it wasn't. Let's make sure we've got some power to spare around the ship to heal stuff up. Okay, now that's back on. Ooh, we haven't been getting much crew members this run, so we may need to purchase someone from the store. A mantis, ideally. And even then, maybe even someone else to control our engines and stuff to give us better evasion would be pretty good. Everyone needs to go and fix up the engines as well. Go ahead and do that. Let's get the oxygen back up as high as possible before we head off towards the store. Cool. Positions, please. Rest in peace. What was his name? I've forgotten. I've forgotten. You receive generic advertisements from a nearby public shipyard. It seems they're willing to work on any ship, not only those of Rebel Hue. Okay, we can't get any crew members here, but we can get drone control for that. Okay. As long as you'll bypass, it's a really nice one to have on a ship like this. Crew and bomb teleportation, mind control to work through super shields. See, this would be something really, really good to have on something like the Phase 3. What do we have to sell? Okay, we've got this and this. This is why I wanted to get drone control, because of this guy right here. That way we won't have to buy hull points anymore. But something like mind control would be really good. Yep. I'm gonna go get drone control. We're gonna do this normal mode. We'll keep the combat drone around, I guess, maybe. No, I don't think we need it. We'll keep the hull repair and we'll sell this guy. And I think we will pick up the Zoltan Shield bypass as well. Let's go patch this up, and we're doing okay on these other commodities. Too bad they didn't have any crew members. Can we purchase anything else here? Getting something like a bit of med bay is pretty high priority. Yeah. Okay, now we can do something like that. And we can keep this weapon online almost. Okay, we've got this quest over here. Let's check that out. You arrive at one of those rebel bases that the NG told you about. It appears abandoned except for one scout ship. Perhaps you could extract information from them. Perhaps. As soon as they see you, they power up their engines to jump away. Stop them! Stop indeed. Okay, looks like they want to board us. And we're basically going to have to let them. So we're going to bring these two over to the shield room. Oh dear. And then we're going to lock these guys in here with us. So they can't go ahead and use their med bay. Now these guys want to escape. Now they've run down my shield. Of course they do. Okay, they're about to fire the Halley. Ugh. Okay. That's... Oh, that did not fire. That sucks. They destroyed our teleporter. Oh dear. How are we going to deal with this, guys? I think what we need to do is... We can't bring the guys back now. Oh. We can't bring them back. Okay. Let's go ahead and head over to their weapons room. Because otherwise we're going to be in a world of pain. Our oxygen's dying, and this isn't good. This is not good. We need to do enough damage to bring them back to their ship. Let's do that. Oh man, and we've got fires now as well. I can't really do that. We've got a miss in there. Okay, they've got that one weapon, so now they're nowhere near as dangerous. They've destroyed the sensors too. They're destroying the mid bay. Oh man, we're taking a lot of damage. We can't bring the guys back. We're gonna have to risk it. Because they're not being as cooperative as I thought they would be. We need to run in there and heal them. This thing as fast as we can. Oh, okay, it's operational. Let's go ahead and get it in the same room. And get the heck out of here. Okay, now you need to go in there. And these other guys need to go into the med bay. They're still in there? No, they are now in the door system. They're going to head into the helm. Okay. We'll stop them destroying the helm if we can help it. Try and relieve some of the hull damage. But now the oxygen's back online. Let's go ahead and get these guys healing up. And now they want to head back to their ship. Okay, let's just get the situation under control. Oh my goodness. You need to get over there. We don't have any evasion right now. But we should need to get back on their ship. We took a lot of damage. We took almost 10 hull damage. Okay, we can teleport onto their ship now. And they can't head and use their medbay because it's destroyed. There we go. Once their crew is dead, you scan the log information regarding the envoy. You're in luck. It seems the ship matching the thief's description passed through here not too long ago. You strip the ship and prepare to pursue them. We get a quest marker, as well as 2 fuel, 1 drum part, and 49 scrap. We definitely needed that scrap so that we can heal ourselves up, that's for sure. Right, now we need to run around the ship and heal everything up. This was not a good event for us, guys. Not a good event at all. Okay, we need to send 2 people to fix the doors. Let's send someone else to help the NG, but it's too late. The NG needs to head down here anyway. So let's get you out of there and get the NG in there fixing that. Now, everyone except these 2 is healed up. So head in there. You head in there. And get back to your positions. Oh man. Oh man. Right, is everything good? Oh, we've got the hull repair drone. Ah! Saviors! Alright, I just realized we have the hull repair drone. Whew. Well, situations like that are saved by this little dude right here. Let's go ahead and use another one. Don't want to use too many if I can help it. Okay, this looks like that's a 4. And it's a 5-er. Awesome. Okay. Whew. Let's do something like that, have everything powered. Now we can prepare to jump onwards, right? Yes. We've got the... Okay, so this is the other quest marker over here that's going to get us this stealth ship. Do I want to head over there now? I could do something like go up here, hit this quest, come back down, head up through the nebula. That sounds like a plan. We should have enough time to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, yeah, we got time. Man, we're about that human though. Another unmanned ship patrols this area. We prepare the ship for combat. Okay, man, they've got drones coming out the wazoo. It's probably better for us to try and get out of here as quick as we can. These are not to be trifled with. But we're going to try anyway, which is why we're going to send our men aboard. Let's go ahead and power it up to level 2 and take down these weapons. Oh, we have to cloak already? Man, this is bad. And I should have powered up the cloaking to level 2. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh. Come on, guys. Help me miss. Oh. Okay, the BL2 fired. We got 1 damage in there. The less damage isn't too much of an issue now with the hull repair drone. But yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't really want to waste one. We don't have very many. Oh, and the cloaking's down. We can't cloak anymore. Okay, the weapons have been destroyed, but we have to bring our guys back. Send them to heal up, and it's probably time to jump out of here because this is actually pretty crazy. Ugh. Not good. Not good to be jumping into another fight for, but we're gonna do it anyway. And this doesn't matter if these guys get away because this is the one where they don't have the information. You arrive at one of the rebel bases that the NG told you about. It appears abandoned except for 1 scout ship. Perhaps you could extract information from them. As soon as they see you, they power up their engines to jump away. Stop them! They have a flak too. 3 shields. Not a good situation. Again, it's probably better for us to try and get out of here as soon as possible. We're not ready for this. Dang it, those 2 beams. No shields. Oh. Owie. Go ahead and take that fire out. Okay, here comes the flak. 7 shots. These guys are well and truly armed. Go ahead and get these engines powered up. Try and repair that cloaking, guys. Come on. Okay, we've got our evasion up to 40%. Okay, they're gonna jump away before we do. Let's go jump away before they do, because for funsies. Well, I guess we could have let them jump and then we could have just healed up the ship. That was a dumb move. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. The weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Are we in any condition to fight these guys? Not really. Not really. It would take us too long and they've got 2 powerful weapons, so let's avoid the conflict. We need to have our ship in working order if we want to stand a chance against these guys. Now we need to run around and repair everything back up to normal, so let's go ahead and do just that. Come on, hull repair. Help us out as well. Get some heal jobs going. Probably need to use at least 2 of these guys. Okay, and you need to heal as well. Do this again. And that's everything fixed up. How are you doing? Okay, you're doing some good heals for us. Oh wow, that must have been a 5 out of 5. Awesome, that puts us back up to a reasonable amount. And now it's time to jump out of here. I need those level 3 shields, if I can help it. Okay, now this is going to be a tough fight. It's a mantis ship with, yeah, humans inside. You've finally caught up with the ships you've been hunting. A hangar-sized cargo ship is being escorted by a number of mantis ships. As you reconsider the assault, a squadron of NG ships with pirate emblems jump in and assist you. You prepare to fight the Mantis, but scans indicate they are manned by rebels. Indeed. They've got a heavy laser and 2 bombs, so they can't actually hurt us through these shields, thank goodness, and they're going to try and board us with 2 humans. Good luck about doing that, and they jump into this room. Worst idea ever. Let's leave that guy there. Okay, is that going to heal up before they can get back? Don't think so. Okay, now these guys need to heal and then we can head inside their ship. We lost the cloaking though. Ion bomb. Okay, now we can't see. Not that that's too much of an issue. They don't have a med bay either. So this really sucks for them. And they've only got 2 humans left on board. It's good to just sit back, you know? Let the game play itself every once in a while. You strip the ship and contact the NG ships. We gain 2 fuel, 1 missile and 34 scrap, and when we contact those NGs, they tell us that they emerge victorious from their battles with only minor losses. They message us saying, Project XMA56 commissioned by Federation Military Research Division, Advanced Stealth Cruiser, project finished during Rebellion, unable to reconnect with Federation Military Command. Ask about the Mantis ships. Likely plot employed by rebels to avoid breaking non-aggression pact with NG. 97.56% likely. Your mission to assist the Lost Federation fleet? Correct. Question. Coordinates? Question. Transmit coordinates to Federation Command. Oh hey. Satisfactory. Delivery of tech will assist in Federation calls. Gratitude alone insufficient. Commencing ship repair and compensation. Their crews deliver an advanced augmentation for installation, but you're more pleased to hear that the Federation will have an improved arsenal. I actually am pretty happy about titanium system casing. We get 6 hull points repaired, 49 scrap, 1 drone part, 2 fuel, and the stealth cruiser quest unlock for AE. Awesome! Filling out that achievement tree is one of the best things in the world. Get that fire under control before it causes any problems, heal up the dudes, and then we can send them up there to deal with that broken cloaking. Man, that's a pretty bad fire. There we go. Well, that was pretty good. Now we've got 3 augments on this ship. We have that Zoltan Shield bypass, which is pretty awesome. And now we've got the titanium system casing, which we can probably sell. It's one of those augments that it comes into effect when you get hit. I think it's like where if you take damage, there's a chance the system will stay online, which can potentially be useful if it hits something like the teleporter, I guess, so it is quite handy, or the oxygen or whatever. I think before we head on though, this is pretty much a given. We need this shield. We needs it. My precious. There we go. Alright, now we can move power around as necessary. But let's move onwards. That level 3 shield is really going to save us. This must be one of the rebels' unmanned scout ships. Looks like there's no way around a fight. Okay, and they've got a missile, this guy, and man. All manner of weapons. Let's get one guy out of here. Just like so, and then we can teleport in there. There we go. Thank you. Ship explodes, leaving behind 1 missile, 1 drum part, and 42 scrap. Okay, let's just let everything mull itself over, including the oxygen, because that thing's getting pretty low. Reposition yourselves, men. Okay, what do we want to get with this scrap? Depends if there's anything interesting jumping into. There's a ion storm right there, so methinks I want to get power, because we rely pretty heavily on power in this ship, so having a bit more of that to play with is all goods. No, you need healing, so get in there. Let's get this going on. Cool. Back up, and it's time to jump up in here, I would say. Cool, let's go. Oh man. You jump into the sector of a nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at this beacon moves in to attack. We could attempt to outrun it, or we could use our cloaking to escape, but why would you do that when you can actually fight it and get a bit of scrap for your trouble? Please don't burn out. Oh. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap, giving us 1 fuel, 1 drum part, and 38 scrap. Alright, we're back. The ship is pretty much ready to go here. Everything's repaired, everyone's healed, the oxygen's at 100. Let's close those doors and prepare to jump onwards. Oh man, this was crazy. Now, if we jump over here, we will be able to jump there in time. Cool. That's fantastic. And now we've got a bunch of power again. Oh, hello. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before we have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Let's pump some extra power into our sensors and try to locate them using our long-range scanners. You follow the faint signatures and find them floating not too far away into the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon their wrecked ship, and we gained Coldwell. Lamantis. Laurel? There we go. Cool. So we can choose to go down there, or we can go here. But I think we're going to go here because, hey, we've got better systems to explore than down there. So let's do it. Whew. There are no other ships at this beacon, however you detect a small communication relay. You tap into it without a problem. There is no encryption. Most of the chatter revolves around troop and fleet movements. Not particularly interesting. So that's a nothing sector. And once again, a beautifully timed sector for us. We're actually able to get to the exit just before the rebels overtake it. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard, scaffolding and construction drones filling the sector. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction, the nearby planets and moons ruthlessly mined to harvest the resources for a ship of immense size. Let's look around. Warning! Lights flash as scans identify the gigantic ship under construction. It's a second rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyards where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it. Even in its weakened state, the rebel ship powers up. Get ready. You've got a hell of a fight on your hands. Oh my goodness. This is a rebel flagship. Oh no. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay. What are we gonna do? Well, I think what we have to do is what we've always done. Owned and been awesome. Let's jump in there. Okay, let's try and get 2 people in. That's good. Now we'll lock it down. We've got 2 people in there, so we can pretty much handle that. And now they decide they don't want to board our ship, because they've got problems. Okay, they're going to try and board with 3 peeps. Get in here with 3 peeps, though. Yeah, they are. So we're going to have to use 2 of these to get out of here. Alright, let's do something like this, because that rocket's about to fire too. There we go, cloak under that. There we go. Let's go ahead and use a breach to take that out. There we go. Okay, one of them's trying to leave, and I think he got away. Yeah, the door opened, so he got away. Well, at least we'll be able to kill 2. That's quite good. And then we can use our 3rd lockdown to trap that guy in here. Well, good work so far. They don't have mind control though, so they're a fair bit easier to take down. Let's go ahead and knock that down. He's trying to leave already. There we go. You detect no more life signs on the incomplete flagship. You'd expect a ship of that size to have more security measures, but perhaps their computer systems aren't complete yet. So let's pillage that ship for supplies. With the second flagship not yet finished, it doesn't make the battle any less of a victory, and you've crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of metal, drones, and even an unusual object or 2 from the wreckage and prepare to jump. We gained 5 fuel, 5 missile, 5 drones, 50 scrap, a pike beam, and the fleet was delayed by 2 jumps. That would have been nice to have earlier on in the sector, guy. As you leave, you detect an interesting Federation ship signal. Apparently, the rebels were reverse engineering an advanced weaponry on a prototype Federation cruiser. You don't know how they captured the ship intact, but you program its FTL drive to return the ship to the nearest Federation base. You just hope it gets there unharmed. So that is the new Federation cruiser unlock event that we just had just then. So we've unlocked 2 ships in this single episode. That is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. Alright, let's get these guys healed up, and then we can prepare to jump onwards. Wow. What a ship. That wasn't actually too hard to beat, but they didn't have the mind control like they're gonna have in hard mode. So we probably have to spend a missile on taking that down if we can. But then again, we have the Zoltan thing, and we're gonna try and kill the crew members off in the ship and see how we can do with that. Alright. Now, what do we need to do next? Rooney? Jump away, I would say, but kinda sucks. Okay, we're gonna buy anything though before we head out? Good question. Good questions. All that we really need now, I guess, is better these. It's gonna set us back 90 scrap. So now we have a level 3 teleporter if we need it. Awesome. Level 3 is definitely one of the best teleporters in this game. You've arrived at the long-range beacon, and when the FTL drive is charged, we can jump to the next sector. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if we sit tight, offering us 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 18 scrap. But I would like to have more scrap than that, so let's attack that hero. That doesn't quite make sense anyway. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto our ship. That is what I intended to say, but did not make very much sense at all. There's 2 manti on there, you kidding me? These guys are going down. Going down faster than you can say, oh my goodness, this ship is destroyed. See? Oh my goodness. The pirates are all dead, leaving the ship dead in space. You scrounge what you can from their ship before contacting its former prey, giving us 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 39 scrap. And when we contact those guys, we find out that we were too late because the hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen during our fight with the pirate. We salvage 35 scrap from the wreckage and try not to think about what happened to those poor guys. Oh dear. Let's get in here, guys, and heal on up faster. I'll take that scrap. That's definitely a good reward to have. And we're probably going to use it to do something like this. Level 3 medbay, level 3 teleporter. Hard to complain about the world right now. Let's jump onwards. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump onwards. We've got an abandoned sector. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we've just kitted the ship out for boarding. The sector has been largely abandoned since a series of battles decimated the local population. An unusual alien race is reportedly scavenging in the area. You'd best be on guard. Awesome music. I don't really want to fight any ships here because the Lanius ships don't have any oxygen systems on it, and while I do have crystals that don't asphyxiate as fast, they still asphyxiate, and if they do die, we can't bring them back because we don't have a clone base. So I want to try and avoid as many ships as I can here. So let's jump here and then to the distress beacon. But if we have to fight, let's see how we do. We'll have to see how we do. Alanius Merchant appears to have significantly improved translator, as you clearly understand their message. Metal content more. Oh, I need to come up with a voice for the Lanius. Metal content more than sufficient. Does your ship care to exchange resources for our excess metal? We'll decline, but let's ask about their translation device. Yes, it is quality. Our ship contains excess. Care to purchase? I would gladly purchase it for 40 scrap, but I cannot, which kinda sucks. No matter, this one does not mind this ship. They pull away, and you are left to wonder what they meant by that. Perhaps the translation device has yet been perfected? Not yet been perfected? That is in fact a Lanius crew member, and I didn't realise I did not have the scrap to buy it. Oh well, that would have been perfect for such a sector. Oh dear. Okay, onwards. I need more scrap. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station, and it appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. The fire suppression system is not responding. So let's try and dock and rescue some of those survivors. You pull up alongside the station and cut through their hull. You are able to rescue a few survivors, but many more are lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew and you offload the rest at a nearby station. And we get Jones, who's also an engine guy, and 23 scrap. Now this guy is not good enough to fight just yet, so we're going to go send him to the engine to get that yellow star bonus. And Jones here, what are we going to name Jones? Let's name him this. Here we go, Matisse, is that one? I think it is, I think I spelled that right too, and it all fits so far, they all fit, which is really awesome. Okay, we've got a distress beacon over there, but it's a ship too. Oh well. Okay, let's try and avoid fighting again. Try and get some scrap without fighting the dread of Lanius, which are probably going to kill our crystals. You question a local settlement and they describe a fleet of metal ships wordlessly collecting all of the abandoned metal and debris in the area. When they approached important satellites, the settlements fired a few ASB warning shots. The Lanius moved on, despite clearly having the firepower to overwhelm the settlements. Yeah, so in other words, the Lanius are friendly. Fantastic news to hear. Fantastic news indeed. Alright, what do we got going on here? You arrive to discover a number of Lanius ships docked at what appears to be a space station. You hasten to leave, but are relieved when they message you in your language. Buy, sell, traders. Apparently some of the merchants immigrated with the scavengers. Okay, they've got guys to sell, and do we have anything to sell them in return? We've got this firebomb that we're not using, and we're probably not going to use the pike beam, so let's get rid of that. Do I want to sell this? It is a really nice augment. It's a really nice augment on a ship like this where crucial systems do matter, and a lot of these systems are crucial, so it is nice to have around. Maybe it'll prove itself useful, I'm not too sure. But we're going to buy ourselves a Lanius with that, I would say. And we're probably going to get this guy because he's got the fighting experience. Hello, guy. Steven. Are we going to use you, or are we going to... What are we going to do? That's a good question. Are we actually going to use Matisse, or what? Well, we can't really use him to board anyway. What we can do is put him in here. Now, I guess we'll just put him in here because we can't board him with these guys because, hey, he's a Lanius. And yeah, we've got a Lanius on board the ship now. I'd rather have that any day. Do we actually... Okay, we do need a little bit of fuel. I'll take a little bit of fuel with us. But let's... I'm a little bit more confident about fighting one of these ships now that we have a Lanius to fight back with. But let's see what's going on. What have we got here? This is a... Anti-ship batteries, okay. That's pretty bad. You take a guaranteed 3 damage. Alright. Well, it's not guaranteed. I don't know. I think it is, but it couldn't. But I also think that it might not be. Anyway, the pirates sees you before you see him. Prepare to fight. Thankfully, it's not a Lanius ship. Okay, they're going to board us, so let's make sure he boards us first. Send in 2 crystals, and they've got a human and an NG on board the ship. We can take them on. Let's go ahead and take this Mandus in there as well. Alright, let's go ahead and board in their weapons, I guess. Let's actually lock that down. Who's in there? Matisse, no, Van Gogh. Okay, let's lock that down and try and take that missile offline if we can. That'll be quite good to try and destroy. Okay, now that cloak. Come on, and yes. They do have a med bay. They do have a med bay. Okay, we'll use our breach to take that out. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys healed up. We don't have to worry too much about their weapons, so let's go ahead and heal up at turbo speed. Get these guys going in there. Send them into this room. And down they go. There are no more life stones remaining on the ship, so we strip it of useful materials, gaining 2 missiles, 1 about 54 scrap, and a Zoltan shield bypass, which we already have. Oh dear. Your ship already has this augment, and its effect cannot stack. You break it down into scrap. Well, that's cool. 25 scrap. Okay, we'll have to go 1 to... something like that. We'll have to go into this field, I guess, so let's try and avoid that for as long as possible. Or do we want to jump here? What the heck? Let's just face an ASB. What could go? Oh, it's an ally. Okay. Well, that's alright then. Upon arrival, you're immediately surrounded by chaos. Our planet's anti-ship battery is firing on a number of Lanius ships. One of the combat ships mistakenly believes your ship has arrived to assist the planetary defenses. Combat positions. Okay, they've got a mind-controlled Mantis on board our ship. Oh, this is not good. And now they're boarding us with Lanius. This is not good. Let's actually let them in here where we can fight them a little bit better. And there's more oxygen too. Okay, in they are. They're actually just running straight past for some reason. What are we going to do here, guys? How are we going to fight these guys? Are we going to cloak? I think we should cloak underneath the flak too. Okay, they're just... Okay. Let's just send these guys in here to try and deal with this. Now they're in our med bay. The ASB target has been locked on them. They're allies. Let's go ahead and cloak. There we go. Oh wow. 3 damage to their shield. Quite good. Now they're not going to board us again, I don't think, because the AI is not that intelligent. We can't really board them. Okay. Let's just keep these guys out of these rooms. Okay, they're coming in with another Lanius, I see. Okay, now they've got a clone bay. Somehow one of them died. Okay, I don't really want to destroy that if I can help it. Okay, get back in there, guys. We're gonna kill that Lanius. Let's do something like... Where is he going? I want to find out where he's going. Okay, he's going in there. Let's kill him. Oh, we missed though. Balls. Okay, now they're cloaked. So they're gonna let their weapons charge up a bit. Is that the idea? Okay, heal these dudes. Okay, it looks like one of them's mind controlled though. Okay. The flak fired? Yeah, so close that. Okay. Let's actually spread everyone out. What we're going to do is spread people around the ship. That way they're not going to be too much of a problem if the mind control does occur. We can't really board them. So we're just going to try and let the ASB cause some problems. And there it goes. Courtesy shot. Ship breaks apart and we decide to salvage it when the opportunity arises, giving us 3 fuel, 1 missile and 42 scrap. You finish off your assailant with the help of the anti-ship battery, but the fight rages on in the distance. You'd best leave before you get dragged into it again. This is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. I'm probably actually gonna splice this up a little bit. I'm not being quite as active as I am in the previous episode, so I'm probably just gonna chop out some of the bits where I'm not talking too much, which is why there were cuts in the episode already, if there were. Don't know what editing me is gonna do at this point. There's a ship over here. I don't really want to fight ships, as I've said, because we can't really do too well against them. Okay, what's over here? Your scans have picked up a Lanius vessel in the system. It appears to be navigating a rich debris field, harvesting the minerals. What are we going to do? Attack the vessel, ignore the vessel, attempt to harvest some for ourselves. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest some. As you attempt to navigate the debris, you come too close to the Lanius ship and they proceed to try and harvest us. Oh, okay, there's 2 Lanius on there. 2 Lanius. There are no more life stones remaining on the ship, so we strip it of useful materials, gaining 2 missiles, 1 drum part, and 42 scrap. It looks like you interrupted the Lanius before they had a chance to scavenge much of the debris, and you make off with a good haul, giving us 2 fuel, 1 drum part, and 52 scrap, even more. Okay, well, what can we buy? How about getting something like this? Getting level 4 shields is pretty good, I would say. Then we can power that up. Rembrandt! Okay, Rembrandt. That's alright. Rembrandt. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down here. Okay. Onward. Hello. You're getting your bearings. As you're getting your bearings, another ship suddenly arrives at the beacon. It's the Lanius, and they've marked your ship for salvage. They've got 4 guys on board this one. And they have mind control. Okay, they're coming. Okay, 2 dudes. They're gonna try and get in there, that's alright. Let's just let them in. Okay, now they're trying to get out of here as well. They did not get where they wanted to be. Okay. They want to be in there. Oh, they want to join their dude. Okay, I see. We probably just want to get out of here, because this is a pretty powerful ship, and we're a bit under-equipped for it. Just facts of the life. We can't take him on. Not easily, anyway. Stuck under the flak. And we should probably just jump out of here. Okay. This is an empty one. So let's go. We're going to be jumping to the exit a little bit early. I can't help but notice. The charts indicate this is the location of a small skirmish over a military facility on a nearby moon. Oddly, scans pick up no signs of debris from either the battle or the station. Yet another area, sucked dry by the Lanius. Thankfully it isn't nothing, so we can repair this place to... prepare this place for things. That won't work. We have to go here. We're gonna waste a bit, but that's alright. This beacon appears to have been set up within an asteroid field to access the mining settlement. However, half of the settlement has been disassembled by a number of Lanius scavengers. The military escort moves in to scare you off. Okay, again, really difficult to take this ship on. They have mind control as well. Are you kidding me? And 2 Lanius? Holy Toledos. Okay, that's worn off. Let's get back in there. Time to cloak. Yeah, this is pretty much the exact identical ship. Hard to face these guys. And they have a... Oh! Mantis is dead. Crapola. Okay, we lost one of our Mantis. Well, that's not good. Let's go. Let's just make sure everyone's here. No, I think it's time to jump. The missile's about to fire. Or maybe we could have gotten an extra jump in. Oh no, I think that was good. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL driver's charged, we can jump to the next sector. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected us. Ross is trying to avoid notice. What is this? Rebel? Refugee. Hail. As you hail the refugee ship, a Sultan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communications and powers up its weapons. Okay, Zoltan ship. We can board these guys, even without wearing down this stuff. Now, see, the thing about the Zoltan is the fact that AoE damage. We have to be careful. We should probably only attack about 2, maybe 3 at the most at once. So if we do that, that's a double flag. Holy crap. Okay, hopefully our shields will be able to take that down and our evasion. Let's lock it down. Got 2 Zoltan in there. Wow, this is actually a really powerful ship. Time to go. Oh man, and our oxygen's destroyed. Let's get the Lanius on that. Heal it up. Heal up these guys. Send them back in. Okay, this guy needs to get out of there so the Mantis can get inside. Oh, craziness. Oh man. Okay, everyone up there. Let's finish off these guys. Come on. And we go. Cloak-a-roodle. Oh, they're trying to get... Oh man, they're trying to get away. Okay. We'll kill this guy. This is going to take even longer now. Gonna play this a little bit smarter. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought there was lag in the game. The Zoltan ship, now empty of life forms, provides easy salvage, giving us 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 58 scrap. The refugee ship thanks you for its assistance. As a gesture of goodwill, and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer what supplies they can spare. Easily dispatched. And... yeah, it looks like we have to go to the next sector. Right, so we've got a civilian sector coming up next. Whew, that was pretty crazy. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels can catch you. Oh dear, this was a pretty crazy run, guys. Apologies for those cuts that are going to be in this video. There are just bits where I'm just not talking, so that's why they're gone. Anyway, hope that you enjoyed the video all the same. Let me know with a like, a share, telling your friends, and be sure to subscribe as well. Join the flock and migrate with us into the next video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and kia kaha. Nail in that outro.